A single fraying rubber belt snapping inside your engine is all it takes to trigger an unexpected financial shock. You hear a pop under the hood, and suddenly you owe $400. Without a savings cushion, that $400 expense goes straight onto a credit card. Then next month, you're paying interest on top of the repair, and that snowballs. A safety net is not a tool for building wealth. Its entire purpose is to downgrade an absolute disaster into a mild inconvenience. Most traditional financial advice gets this backwards. They tell you to start by saving up to 6 months of living expenses. When you have exactly $0 in the bank, staring down a massive $20,000 goal causes immediate psychological paralysis. You put in $100, look at the remaining gap, and give up completely. Relying on raw willpower to reach a massive number is a flawed strategy. Willpower runs out. To actually survive, we have to stop trying to build better habits and engineer a foolproof automated system instead. The very first step in building that machine is setting an immediate requirement, a target of exactly $1,000. $1,000 is not enough to handle a layoff, but it covers a medical copay, a broken appliance, or a last-minute flight home. It patches 90% of situations that would force you to borrow money. Because that specific number is achievable, your brain doesn't quit before making real progress. By drastically lowering the initial barrier to entry, you shift your mind away from theoretical planning and into immediate physical action. We have to protect this money from your own impulsive behavior. The most effective way to do that is by introducing structural friction. This diagram shows exactly how you set this up. We have your daily checking account over here, and a high-yield savings account at a completely different bank over there, with a massive gap separating them. If your savings live in the exact same account as your grocery money, you will dip into it. But notice this slow-moving progress bar bridging the two banks. Moving funds across different institutions requires a 24 to 48-hour delay. That mandatory cooling-off period prevents you from spending your safety net on fake emergencies. As a secondary benefit, a high-yield account quietly generates real interest in the background while your cash sits idle. By deliberately weaponizing inconvenience, you effectively quarantine and protect your money from daily temptations. The absolute core of this entire machine is automation. You schedule the deposit so it moves before the money ever appears in your checking account on payday. This chart shows how powerful a microtransfer really is. $50 a paycheck might feel tiny, but watch how these blocks stack evenly. $50 every 2 weeks compounds into over $1,200 in a year, requiring zero mental effort from you. You do not need to alter your entire lifestyle to find fuel for this engine. Comb through your bank statements, find 2 forgotten digital subscriptions, cancel them completely, and redirect that $30 directly into the new vault. To hack your brain's reward center during the slow early weeks, you need a visual tracker. I recommend a simple, hand-drawn 10-box grid like this. Every time you save another $100, you shade in a box. A small, mercilessly automated system will always defeat large, manually driven bursts of human motivation. Once you fill that 10th box and breach the $1,000 threshold, a deep psychological shift happens. You realize genuine financial security is actually attainable. Now you recalibrate the machine. Your next target is 1 full month of bare essential survival expenses. You calculate exactly what it costs to pay rent, keep the lights on, and buy basic groceries, deliberately stripping away all lifestyle and luxury costs. From there, you expand the system. As you can see with these sequential blocks covering housing, food, and utilities, building up to 3 full months of essentials provides the exact threshold required to survive a major shock, like a sudden job loss. Precision matters here. Defining only your bare essentials prevents you from oversaving, which keeps your target mathematically realistic and highly protective. There is one stark warning about where this money is housed. It must never be exposed to the stock market. Market volatility defeats the entire purpose of an emergency fund. When a crisis hits, you require absolute liquidity and guaranteed safety, not a portfolio that just dropped 20%. The next 18 months of your life are going to pass regardless of any action you take today. By making one single automated structural decision right now, you guarantee that when those 18 months are up, an impenetrable safety net will be waiting for you in the background.